So I'm bringing this video to you a little late in the game, but as they say, better late than never, right? So this month I struggled with what I was gonna do because I had a couple ideas in my head, and ultimately, as you can see, I've decided on doing a Disney theme for the month of August. And because July was so intricate and because I had done so much artwork, I did not want this to be another drawing thing for me. I kind of tapped myself out for a little bit. Those designs last month were just way too intense. So I wanted this to be fun, but I didn't want it to be, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just super plain either. I first thought I was going to go back into that planner style that I did a few months back, but then I didn't want it to be just so basic. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this scrapbook style. And I am very rusty when it comes to scrapbooking anything. I kind of forgot how to do it. So this is sort of my interpretation of a messy scrapbook, bullet journal-esque spread. So there were a couple of key pieces that I wanted to use in the first two pages, the castle for sure, and I wanted to use the August sticker, but you'll see that soon. It's like a dark blue color, so I try to figure out how to integrate, you know, pinks and blues and stuff, and I went, okay, I gotta find a paper to merge all of these colors together. So I found this purple nebula looking thing, which was really, really cool. And there was this Space Mountain poster that I also wanted to use. I printed that out from the internet. I did a lot of printouts a long time ago because I intended on making them stickers, but now here I am. So I wanted to use those three pieces, and they were all different colors, so I had to sort of figure out how to make it into a color palette. And that's the one thing that I learned about doing this, is you have to have a strong color palette in mind before you go about laying things down permanently on the pages, because the color palette is what's going to give off that like amazing look, and it's going to look cohesive doing so. When I was laying down the sticker at the bottom corner of the page, as you can see, there was this blank space behind it, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't have any stickers or any other papers to glue down. I didn't know how I was going to integrate the teal from the other page onto this one, and I sat there and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So then I thought, you know what, I have a marker with the same color teal that's being featured on the next page. I'm just gonna write lyrics to When You Wish Upon a Star, and then paste the castle right on top of it, just so that there's color in there. And it worked. I'm so pleased with that. You can see here that I'm using a clear sheet to set my stickers on top and then kind of figure out where I want it. Great hack. It's one of my favorite things to do. I usually use this like clear sheet. Any clear sheet would do. Like if you have a sheet protector or anything that's just clear that a sticker can stick to and you can just remove it, use it, because it's the best way that you can kind of position stickers around without losing the stickiness behind it. So I was figuring out where I was going to put the Disney sticker, where I was going to put August and all that stuff. I ended up scrapping the Disney sticker because it just didn't match, and putting a washi tape behind the August sticker made it stand out more and made it not so awkward on the page, which was also really important to me because sometimes things need some sort of support, and washi tape and scraps of paper, they come in handy. So I'm integrating a habit tracker again this month. Let's see. I hope I can stay on top of it. I plan on being in this journal a little bit more this month because I'm on a health kick. I want to start being active. You know, I'm now starting to take small classes online just like fun little things, because I feel like my brain has recovered from my injury, concussion. There we go. Post-concussion syndrome. Maybe I still have it. So I'm back on the game, and I want to stay on top of things because, you know, I don't want to be a big potato. So you can see here that I've integrated my tracker, and I've used the same colors that would match the color palette with this spread. Yo, I am not gonna lie. I sat there for a second trying to figure out how I'm going to do the weekly spreads. I didn't know what to do. So this is me kind of playing around with the cute stickers that I got. I got these stickers from AliExpress. If I can find the link for them, I will post it in the description box. If I can't, I apologize. If it's not there, then it's because I couldn't find them. This was a trial and error. How do I even describe how to get started with something like this? I think what you just have to do is bring out all of your scraps, if you have any, or any sort of different types of paper. You know, it's funny. Well, let me just continue. So you bring out everything that you have and try to, again, stick with your color palette, because that's going to dictate what papers and what scraps you use and what stickers you use, what pens you use, everything, what washi tape. So stick with the color palette and then go from there. But what's funny about this whole thing is what I was excited about to tell you is that I have all of these papers, right? Because I used to scrapbook in my teenage years. So I have a lot of like 13 by 13 colorful papers. I have 12 by 8s, I think they're called, 11 by 8s or whatever, of colorful papers. I have so many scraps, so many books, so many everything of all these colorful papers, most of which are like a cardstock thickness, which this book on its own has cardstock paper in it. So pasting all this cardstock on top of the cards, you know, that's gonna make really thick pages, and I didn't want that to happen. But unfortunately, I didn't have a choice since most of my pages were thick. So it's funny because now in my head, I was like, I have all the pages and papers that I need to create any kind of artwork. I'm fine. But now all I want to do is go into a hobby store and buy all the thin papers I can find. I want to find translucent sheets of paper, like tissue papers and stuff, and start integrating that into the journal. It's like once you think you're done buying all of the supplies that you can find, something happens and you're like, wait, I need something else completely. So that's the story of my life. This is where things started coming together, because as soon as I started bringing out those yellow sheets, I went, aha, I know how I want this to look. I spent the weekend in a pool, and all I can think about now is being in the water. And since August is still a part of summer, I call it pre-fall though, because I don't really care for summer. So I just said, you know what, let's make this a fun little summery, bright colored spread. And then Nemo, it just, I don't know, the whole like Nemo and what's her name, Dory and Marlin, wow, I almost forgot their names, were really cute. And then you have Monsters Inc. on the other side, which kind of fit with the color scheme, kinda. I made it work. So I started to like move the pages around, and this is also where I felt like, God, I wish I had different styles of just regular paper, you know, like graph paper and dotted sheets that are maybe a cream color or a different color, you know, just like, you know, I always pass up those notepads because I'm like, what am I going to do with sticky notes? I never use sticky notes. And then here I go using a sticky note as part of like the color scheme. And I went, oh God, this is going to turn me into a big monster. Now all I'm going to do is look for lined papers and graph papers, and I already know if I do a spread like this again, I'm going to want different types of just normal paper so that when I lay down all the colorful ones, I could then layer on another sheet of paper that I can actually write on. So what I'm trying to say is don't do this. Don't do this spread. You're going to turn yourself into a monster because I almost am out of room on storage supplies and how to store them. Storage supplies on art supplies and how to store them. So yeah, don't do this kind of a spread because you're going to want to shop. And don't be afraid to use washi tape to integrate another color within your spread. So I used the orange within the photo of the boat and decided to add in some orange washi tape to kind of tie it all together. I think it came out great. And surprisingly, even though Mike and Sully are completely different colors. Sully's a teal, Mike is a green. Even though they're different colors, they somehow just fit perfectly within this spread. So I'm really excited about that. I feel like every time I'm talking, the yippy yappy dog in the background wants to bark. And then when I stop talking, nothing happens. I know you guys can't hear him or her, but I can. And every time I talk, it drives me bonkers. Every time I film, you guys, it drives me nuts. Help. I wasn't really much of a gel person until I did my blackout month in April, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, gel pens became the ish to me. So I had fun filling in the days. That gel pen, I think, is a part of the Moonlight collection. It can write on dark paper, which is phenom. I mean, you can't do a Disney layout without dedicating a spread to your favorite character. Am I right? So I chose my favorite princess because I can't just pick one character in the all of Disney Kingdom. But Ariel, favorite princess. Oh yeah, got to give it up. And this one came out really cute too. It was all paper, paper, paper. I have nothing to say about the spread. Just enjoy it, okay? Let's talk about something else because I don't have to explain to you what's going on the screen. You can fucking see it for yourself. Mulan is coming to Disney Plus September 4th. Are you excited? Oh my god, I so am! At least something good is coming out of 2020, right? We're still getting the movies that we wanted to see this year. I was looking forward to this movie, so I'm gonna pay that $30 to see it immediately. Oh my god, so stoked. Speaking of Disney Plus, how many of you are stuck on Hamilton? Oh my god. Talk about songs that get stuck in your head. Any minute now I could just be I am the one thing in life I can control. Or no one else was in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I'm sure all of this sounds amazing against the glitter blast theme that I have in the background, but still, these songs, they're so fire. Oh my god. Seriously? Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. Okay, this spread is taking way too damn long. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. If we could only work this fast in real life, am I right? And of course I have to send love to all of my Disney villains because not everything is all sunshine and rainbows, everyone. I legitimately adore a good villain. Give me someone with a screwed up history who's here to fuck shit up. Yeah! Who's your favorite villain? Let me know in the comments below. I think mine is Scar. Ooh, this one's a tough one too because Scar's kind of messed up. Mother Gothel is a little bit messed up too. She messed up. But then again, the classic, the evil queen. I mean, you're gonna kill someone because they're prettier than you? I mean, let's be real. There are people in this day and age that I think would do that too. But still, that's messed up. I don't know if I can say if I have a favorite. Let me know. What's yours? So when I was finished with this spread, I kind of thought, you know what? This is way too cluttered. There's too much going on. This is chaos. This is destruction. This is everything. Anarchy. But then I realized it's a villain spread. Of course it's anarchy. Why would it be all prim and proper and completely organized, right? So I'm really pleased now with how this turned out because it's appropriate. It's very apropos. Is that what they say? Is that how you use it? I don't know if that's how you use it. Anyway, carry on. I mean, again, there's really not much to say here. Just watch and then learn. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da. Nope, this is still too long for me. Let's speed this up. Come on. Ooh, here's something good to talk about. So, planner stickers are a thing, and they're already pre-sized for you so they can fit seamlessly into your planner. But what happens if you're not using a planner and you're using a bullet journal instead? So, I really wanted to have like a specific size square that had a black outline, and I went, I don't have a sticker like that. And then I realized, I can just cut a piece of paper up and then outline it myself and then glue it. It's the same thing. So that's exactly what I did. And now I have custom size little inserts that I can put in so that I can actually write on this paper, because as you can see, the stripes and the checkered print, you can't really write on that. I guess unless you have a, I don't know, metallic gel pen or something, but no. And this is when I realized I messed up. Why aren't the days lining up? I thought the 30th was on a Sunday and not shit. And there, I messed up in the aerial spread. I went from Tuesday to Thursday, and classic bullet journal mistake. We all make it. Thank God for whiteout though, right? So I had to go back in and fix all the days, and then I fixed the days, and then I messed up again, so I had to go back in with whiteout again. Nightmare. But it was all right in the end. No sweat, my pet. Oh, and about this, I hated it. I hated it so much that I had to get rid of it. I wasted 2 boxes because I hated it. I just couldn't stand looking at it, so I had to get rid of it and create my own custom size box. So I've come to terms with wasting a sticker. I have. Have I? I think so. So this is the very last page of this video, because technically the next one that I'm doing is not complete. I am going to be integrating some journal entries, but it's going to be like an ongoing process of adding stickers and different types of papers. So I can't complete it for you because I don't know how much I'm going to be writing in these journal entries. So this is all you're going to see. But yeah, this concludes my Disney August bullet journal setup. That was a weird sentence. I apologize, but I'm just going to continue because there's too much activity going on outside and I got to wrap this up. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you'd like to support me as a content creator, please send me a coffee by clicking the coffee link below in the description box. Coffees are $3 a piece, and it does help me, especially because I am not working during this pandemic, which totally sucks. But if you are not in the position to send me coffees, I completely understand. Please then click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because that helps me more than you know. You can also follow my Instagram accounts, so I have a couple of them. One of them is strictly bullet journal related, which is Lana Plans, or you can follow me as a person at Lana Reese. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do for September, so if you have any ideas, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I will see you all soon. Peace out!